Hey, what's up? I'm Aaron Kellim. I'm a pop singer, songwriter, and producer from Los Angeles, California. And this is the second video in a series that I'm doing covering the EVERSE 12 battery-powered portable PA from Electro-Voice. If you haven't checked out video 1 yet, be sure to go do that. I unbox the PA, and I also show you the main features of the EVERSE 12. Again, I just want to thank Electro-Voice so much for sending this over my way. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Performer Magazine. You guys are amazing. In this video, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know to set up the PA for a live performance. Everything from how to plug things in, where to plug things in, how to power it on, and also what I'm really excited to show you is how to use the EV QuickSmart app to adjust your mix. So you can do everything from changing levels, you can change EQs, and also you can add reverbs and other effects to make your mix sound amazing. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so the first thing is the power. This is where the power plugs in right here on the bottom, on the back. And also the on-off switch is right next to it, so easy to flip on and off here. I'm typically doing my gigs with an acoustic guitar and a vocal microphone, so I need 2 inputs, so I'm gonna be showing you that. My microphone is an XLR input, which I have here. And on the back, you have input 1, input 2 that are both XLR, or also you can run a 1/4 inch to either of those channels. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my microphone to input 1 here, and you'll hear it click in. There we go. One thing that is important to note is that input 1 has phantom power, input 2 does not. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes for my acoustic, I'm using an active DI, so I need phantom power for that. But also with this microphone, I need phantom power. So I have to keep that in mind, where if I'm using this mic, I'll just go direct in with my guitar instead of going to an active DI. So like I said, today I'll be playing acoustic guitar. So I have my 1/4 inch cable here for my acoustic. I'm plugging it into the 1/4 inch input of input 2. Put it there, you'll hear it lock into place. And now I'm ready to go ahead and hop into my mix on the EV QuickSmart app. And pairing it with the speaker is very easy. You're gonna go here to the back of the speaker. There is a master volume button. You just push that in and you're gonna scroll down until you get to the Bluetooth section. Once you get there, you click on the master volume button, scroll down to where you see control pair. You're gonna click on that. So it'll start pairing. You go into the settings of your tablet. In your Bluetooth, you'll find EVERSE 12. Mine says E49D. So you hop back into the app. I'm gonna connect here at the bottom. And here we are, we're in. Such a simple display, I love it. Everything is very easy to see. So here on the main page, you're gonna see we have EVERSE 12. You've got bass, mid, and treble that you can adjust for your overall mix. I'm gonna leave everything flat at 0 on that page for now. You're gonna see on the bottom left, you have a mute button, so you can mute and unmute the speaker itself. There's an edit mixer button, which we're gonna hop into. You can change the crossover here. I'm not gonna mess with that at all for today. Location here, you have tripod kickback monitor, so you can choose what you're using the speaker for, which today I'm on a tripod using it. You can change the function, so you can use it as a mixer or just the basic function, which for us, again, we're gonna use it as the mixer. And the mode at the end, you have music, live, speech, and club. For this one, I'm gonna set it for music. That could change depending on what the setting that I'm in, or if it's something I know, it's just, hey, tonight, it's just all people giving speeches or like a ceremony where they're handing out awards, something like that. You can just put it on speech. It will all just change based on how you're using the PA. So let's go ahead and I'll hop in, I'll hit edit mixer here, and we're gonna see that all my inputs are here. I've got input 1, I've got input 2, I've got 3 and 4, which is my Bluetooth input, and I've got a main input level here as well. So I can adjust the main overall input level, which is really great. And you're gonna see on the right-hand side, underneath your main tab, you have FX. So here's your effects, which again is really amazing. You can set it for your channel 1 or 2 here. You can adjust how much send that you're giving to your effects. And also you can change what type of effects you want. So you can go from echo reverb short, you can go to reverb room. There are 30 different effects that you can put on here, which is really great. That's a lot of effects that you can choose from. For now, I'm just gonna choose echo reverb short. I'm gonna leave it on that setting, which is probably what I might use for a live show anyway. So we'll leave it there. I'm gonna hop back into that main tab right above FX. If you click where it says 1, I'm gonna click there. So that's gonna take me into input 1, which is my microphone. As you can see, hey, check 1, 2. There's my microphone there. And what's really great about this is it's just so simple. Everything is very simple. So right now, there's a rectangle around where it says level. Here's what I love. A lot of apps, you have to go in and like try to put your finger right on where that dial is, and then depending on how they do it, sometimes you move your finger up and down, sometimes you go left and right. It gets very confusing and hard to get it right where you want it. I love this. They made it so simple. You click anything that you're gonna adjust in this app, you do it with that big scroller right there on the right-hand side, which I think is great. It leaves no room for error when trying to make little nudges, so that's a really cool feature. So again, you're gonna see we have compression, we have bass, we have mids, treble, FX, and the ducker here. So if you wanna change anything, you just tap on it. You're also gonna see in input 1 here on the bottom, we have phantom. For me, this microphone does need phantom power, so I have phantom on, but you just tap that and it turns it on or off. You're also gonna see on the bottom left, you have a mute button. So say you're here and you need to mute it, now it's muted here, which is very easy to go in if you, at a time where maybe you're getting some feedback or something quick you need, like, oh shoot, how do I turn the level down? Right there, and you just hit the mute button. On the far right-hand bottom of the screen, you're gonna see presets, which they give you a really nice amount of presets here to choose from. So you have different things like low cut, so you can low cut 80 Hertz, low cut 120 Hertz, so you can already hear it took out more bass there. You have vocal mic setting, hey, 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 which is probably what I would start with if I'm doing a live show. So they give you a lot of options in case maybe if this is something that's newer for you, where you're like, I don't really know how to EQ vocal or how to EQ an acoustic guitar. They have it set up. You just hit vocal mic, and now you're ready to go. It's already sounding pretty good here. Now let's go ahead and adjust the echo and reverb. So right now I have echo and reverb on, and I currently have the level all the way down, so you're not hearing any echo or reverb, but I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and start adding more. Hey, hey, check, 2, 2, 2. Hey, yep, 2. Now, there you go. You can start to hear it. I think I wanna. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. And there you go. You can hear. You can add as much as you want all the way up. Woo! Which I would probably never use it at that level, but just so you can see how to use it. So there is that. So for this sake, I think I'm gonna leave it on vocal mic preset because I do like the way that it's sounding already. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of effects. Hey, check 1, 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right in that world. So right now I'm at about -23. Hey, yeah, yeah. And that feels great to me. So now we have our microphone set up. Let's go ahead and move over to the acoustic guitar. So I'm gonna mute the microphone channel. And in the app, they make it really easy to switch in between everything. So you'll see on the screen, there's an arrow. So you just hit the right arrow and that takes you to input 2. So input 2 is my acoustic guitar. And the same thing, you have all the options: compression, bass, mids, trebles, your level, your FX, your ducker. You will see, like I mentioned earlier, there is no phantom power for input 2, so that's just something to keep in mind. Down in the presets, same presets, I'm gonna select acoustic guitar. I'm gonna give us a little bit more level. I'm gonna go back to flat so you can hear the difference. So there's flat. So here, it's a little boomy for the guitar, which I would probably take out some of the low end, but let's go ahead and just go to the acoustic guitar preset. And you can hear some of that boominess is already taken out just from using the preset. So again, if you're like, oh shoot, EQ an acoustic guitar, I don't know how to do that, which, hey, that's very common. It's not the easiest thing to do. They give you that option just to go ahead and select acoustic guitar, and it's already sounding great. So let me go ahead and add some reverb to this. So here we go. And for acoustic, I'll probably, depending on if I'm playing a lot of finger picking like this, like right now I'm at -12 for the FX. If I'm doing a lot of finger picking, I'll probably want some more reverb like that. If I'm going to be doing a lot of chords, I'll tone that down just a little bit. I'll probably put it towards maybe negative 19, 20 in that ballpark. So as you can see, just from setting up these two channels using some of the presets, let me go ahead and unmute this. Check 1, 2. Hey. I mean, we're already ready to go, which is amazing. We did very little work. We let a lot of what Electro-Voice has already done for us kind of be the basis, and we're already ready to go. This app is so easy to use. It's so easy to adjust levels with that big scroller on the side. One thing I love is that when you exit the app and come back into it, it doesn't spin searching for the Bluetooth connection again, because some apps that I use, I have to go in every single time that I reopen it and manually reconnect to Bluetooth, which if you're trying to change something in a pinch, that can make things very difficult. Another thing that I love is the fact that it's battery powered. I can take this out for a 3-hour gig without any worries of losing battery, so I don't have to worry about, oh shoot, is there somewhere I can plug in? It makes it so simple. The fact that it's weatherproof, so if I'm out and it starts raining somewhere, or maybe the weather is like really windy, whatever it is, I don't have to worry about this thing being impacted or affected by the weather, which is incredible. And lastly, the sound of this, the sound quality is really, really impressive. Just from me going through and kind of getting some levels set and figuring out effects and all of that, just hearing it coming out of the speaker, this really sounds incredible. I've got other speakers similar to this where I don't necessarily love the tone. I'm having to fight for EQs and things like that. This was just a very basic setup, and it already sounds really good. Again, I'm Aaron Kellim. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helped show you how simple and easy it is to set up the PA for your live gig. Thank you to Electro-Voice. Thank you to Performer Magazine. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet checked out video 1, be sure to do that. And in video 3, I'm gonna be playing an original song through the EVERSE 12 and showing you the versatility of different environments for the PA. So be sure to stay tuned for that as well. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one. We'll see you at the next video.